Hi everyone, today I'm going to be taking a look at a true classic that needs no introduction, Doom for the PC. Got the music turned off here, and I've got the sound effects turned way down for copyright reasons. And as you can see, I'm kind of cheating a little bit here. I'm using a freeware program called Doomsday, which enhances the graphics a little bit. As you can see, I now have the ability to mouse look. And in general, this program supports higher resolutions, smooths out textures, and provides some interesting dynamic lighting, like that glow you see cast by the lamps here. Other than that, it's the same good old game that we know and love. Let's have a look. This game came out in, I believe, 1993, and it was kind of a big deal. It was not the first 3D first-person game. There was Wolfenstein, and I think there were a couple before that even. But it was really kind of set the bar pretty high for these games. There were a lot of others that came after it that tried to sort of ride the wave of its success and didn't quite make it. I mean, there's something about this one that just holds up today. Just a combination of really good music, sound, level design. And unlike a lot of games, it's just fun to play overall. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. And of course, this video is not intended as any kind of a playthrough guide. Just having fun here and going through a few levels. Let's see, I know there's a shotgun here somewhere. Okay. One of the things that helps with the replay value are all the secrets that are scattered throughout all the levels. Some people are OCD and really care about getting 100% on everything. I don't worry too much about it. Just try to have fun. So yeah, the Doomsday program also gives you the ability to change the character sprites. Gives you some nice 3D ones. I chose not to do that in order to preserve the look of the original game, which is still pretty good. You can see some interesting quirks here. Like, for example, no matter which way I sidestep, the enemy's feet will always be facing me. And you can see some problems with the mouse look. The characters aren't really meant to be viewed from looking down. So when I do that, you can see that they're kind of paper thin, which is interesting. Of course, this game has a ton of other mods. Yeah, they just really got something right with this game. I don't know why, but after all these years, it's just so damn satisfying. Mowing down enemies and exploding barrels. I'm not gonna worry about the hidden door there. Really isn't a whole lot I can say about this one that hasn't been said already. Love how the enemies attack each other. Yeah, being able to mouse look makes the game a little less claustrophobic to me. Played many different versions of this one over the years. had the Sega 32X version, which only had the first 8 levels, I think. Just the first episode. I had it for the PlayStation, which was actually a really good port with good music and a lot of custom levels. Nice. I remember the PlayStation having really atmospheric, creepy music, and I remember there being like a level with disco ball lights or something like that. That was a lot of fun. And of course they even ported this one to the Super Nintendo and the Game Boy Advance, I believe. And those weren't the best versions. The bodies of your enemies disappeared. The blood was green. I think they toned the gore way down. But still, it was a pretty impressive achievement getting to run it all on those systems. You know, if you're on a long bus ride or if that was all you had handy, it wasn't a terrible port to do. I think this was also on the Saturn, Jaguar, 3DO, various Mac platforms. For the time, these graphics were really amazing. And as I recall, the game ran pretty smoothly on whatever PC platform you threw it on. Oh man. I get kind of nervous when I'm standing next to these toxic barrels here. Even without the Doomsday modifier, this game had a lot of really impressive lighting effects. I think the programmers have done something pretty special when you can pick up a game 20-some years later and still want to play through it. I can't play just one level here. Probably going to cut this video off after 3 or 4 so you don't die of boredom. I know I'm not winning any awards for my gameplay strategy here, but as I mentioned, I'm just having fun showing this off a little bit. Okay, this is the level where you get the chain gun. Actually, I think there's one hidden within the first couple levels, but... Boom. This game was also a big deal because of the stir it caused with the parents groups in the early 90s. I mean, games were always kind of violent by nature, but this is one of the first realistic violent games with believable looking characters rather than just pixels. And yeah, the watchdog groups and the politicians were pretty concerned about this. They kind of wondered if these games would desensitize people and turn them into killing machines. I don't know, I guess the jury is still kind of out on that one. In my opinion, video games are just a way of letting off steam. I think a lot of people would agree with me. But yeah, I remember this military colonel writing a book about how games like this teach you how to prioritize your targets and clear rooms and stuff. I don't know, I think that was a bit of a stretch. I think this and other violent games of the era, like the first Mortal Kombat game, like Night Trap on the Sega CD, I think all of that kind of led to the creation of the rating system we have today. This is pretty tense, actually, going through these mazes. I know in another level or two we'll have completely dark mazes with flashing lights. I think one could probably argue that this is, in some ways, one of the first survival horror games. I don't know, I guess you have too many bullets for that, really. Still, it's a little creepy. Ooh. Hello there. Ouch. Here we have a partially invisible demon there, which is a pretty impressive effect for the time. Yes. I don't know why that's so satisfying. Maybe I need help. But yeah, you can see Doomsday also adds splatter effects to the walls. Nice little detail. Come on. I even have this on my Android tablet. They made a really nice port of this for like $2 on the marketplace. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe it has some of these overhauled visuals as well. Ooh. Yeah. I used to know these levels like the back of my hand, but I guess my skills have faded with age. Oops, sorry. Yeah, what can I really say about this? Having a blast. I love the original game, even without running Doomsday. its soul, but I would gladly play this over like Halo or Call of Duty any day. This was definitely one of the original granddaddies of first-person shooters, and one of the most fun, I would say. Chainsaw. It's kind of a treat to get outside here. They used to refer to these as corridor shooters, and it is nice to get out of the industrial corridor element. I think there was a key I was supposed to pick up around here. No. No. Gotta use the chainsaw. Oh, right, okay. God, that's fun. Not very practical because they're still shooting at me while I'm doing that, but fun. Yes, it was worth it. It's one of the things that's so great about this game. It's just non-stop mayhem, pretty much. It's a lot of very steady action with very little lull. Blue door. Oh yes, okay. Yeah, this is pretty tense right here. Kind of an interesting psychological effect, not being able to see all your enemies. But knowing they're there, being able to hear them. Splat. I question the wisdom of leaving exploding toxic barrels everywhere, but whatever. Okay, I think I'm going to cut it off there, otherwise I could pretty much keep going all day. Anyway, that's Doom on the PC, enhanced with a program called Doomsday. Hope you've enjoyed watching. I would be willing to do more of this if anyone wanted me to. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Bye.